Welcome back to Cannonball Cottage. Today we're going to do some Chinese roast pork, char siu. To make this pork, we're going to be using a char siu marinade. And there's rather a lot of ingredients, probably, as you can see here. And what I'll have to do is read out from the list what everything is. We have 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 'Just bring this dish across here. I don't know if you can see it any better. Ouch. But there we go. It's look at it with the ingredients. I got some soy sauce, tablespoon. Leading onto a tablespoon of sesame oil. Got a great flavour, sesame oil. Then we'll go to the ketchup, which I find a little bit odd, but apparently this is all part of the recipe. We go to the sugar, tablespoon of sugar. Then we go to a tablespoon of honey. However, I haven't used honey, I've used golden syrup. I prefer the taste of golden syrup to me. The next ingredient is some sherry, dry sherry, 2 tablespoons of dry sherry. 1 teaspoon of 5-spice powder. And about 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper. And last but not least, well, you'll see this, probably just about 3 dessert spoons of garlic and ginger that I've ground up in a little processor. And then, of course, to give it that bright red colour, we've got some food colouring. You only need a small amount, so just the end of a teaspoon. Gives it this bright red colour. Once it starts dissolving, you'll see the change in the difference it makes. You need to get a whisk out now to whisk all this together. And there. You'll see then. While all this is going on, I've been cooking some off. I marinated some yesterday and left it in the fridge overnight. While this has been going on, I've had it cooking in the oven for 45 minutes. 170 degrees. That's centigrade. Here you can see some of the marinade I just used on top. It's 170 degrees centigrade. That's fan assisted. If you're not using fan assisted, you need to do about 190 degrees. 40, 45 minutes, 50 minutes. You need to test it to see if it's done. And as you can see, the change in the colour now is dramatic. The colour of this marinade is wonderful, and the smell is typically Chinese. And so what we're going to do now is throw the pork strips into a Ziploc bag, pour the marinade into the bag, like so, and then I just seal the bag. There we go, smoosh it all back, make sure all the meat is cooked, and that's about it really. Seal it off. Well, look, I'm just moving the wine again, and as we go, we might as well take a drink. As I always do, never without my glass of red wine. As I am now, I'm just taking a drink of red wine now as I'm talking. And there you go, the ribs are ready in a bag, ready to go into the fridge for no less than 2 hours. But as I've said, overnight is even better because it gives it time to penetrate it and give it far in-depth flavour. Just wiping down just before I across the ribs that I've had cooking away in the oven that's just behind me. There you go. There's a few ribs. They look great. Absolutely wonderful. Just like the ribs I used to get from a takeaway. In a restaurant, it was in a takeaway. The takeaway, not restaurant, was called the Lucky Swallow. And it was in a town called Tunstall in Stoke-on-Trent. And the guy that kept the place, his name was Tony Chu. His wife, her name was Sue. We went to their wedding. And bar none, his ribs were definitely the best. I'm just adding a little bit more sweetness to them, as Tony used to. Cover them in this syrup, golden syrup. Just a few green onions over the top, just and a touch. And then you've got the char siu pork here in the cottage. If you like what you see, please subscribe to our channel, give it a thumbs up, give it a share, and leave a comment, and I'll get back to you in the comments if you have any queries with regards to this little recipe. And here I am now. I'm actually going to give it a bit of a taste, and you'll see just how it penetrates the meat. It gives that red hue all the way through the meat. Well, on the edge of the meat, I shouldn't say all the way through. But it's absolutely yum, 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 yum. Look, I'm doing it now. One of the best, my favourite Chinese food, actually. And of course, served with some fried rice, or even some chips, or whatever you want to have with it. Great meal, great recipe. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you again soon. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.